YouTube. Boy. All you gotta do is sit back and wait and listen, and the folks is daggone running their mouths. So last night, Vito did a live coming at Labritney. Labritney coming back in the comments at him. He finally spilled the beans, telling everybody that Labritney the one that daggone caused him to go beefing with Dominic McKinney, when the world knows that that's definitely a lie, because you came out and told the whole story about what happened and everything, and the world never daggone suspected that Two Guns Vito as being the culprit, because he was the one that came out and told the whole world that the dad owed the plug, and he just Two Guns Vito did a lot of daggone talking about this story, right? So we have to look back at all of the hoopla that happened back in 2019 and still currently happening today. Like, these people automatically just made it our business to tell everything. Like, boy, when I tell you the same people in different crimes, but it's the same people. Boy, good morning, Miss Cheryl Ray. Good morning, good morning. I just been sitting and watching and going back and forth with what they doing on this internet. And it don't look good, y'all. It don't look good. You know what I'm saying? So he told us clearly in his video last night that they all knew each other. We know that already, because they're all the best of friends now. Now, the world knows that Labritney's children got taken away from her husband, not her. But then you got one person, and all you gotta do is put the crimes together. That Cartisha Hagler, that's the one that asked me, y'all, how come her baby dad wasn't dead yet? Since I know so much and I see and talk to the dead and all of this, right? And at the time, I hadn't seen it. But when you go on down the line, Cartisha Hagler was the one that was picked up for her baby daddy's demise, allegedly. And they just all over the place today, girls and guys. These crimes that are going on, I feel like if they get these people off them streets of Birmingham will be able to breathe again. You got Two Guns Vito, who wants to be a comedian, a rapper, a gossiper, you name it with him. He is everything and an above when it's coming down to being messy. You know what I'm saying? He's in the middle. I've never seen a man argue with females as much as this young man, Two Guns Vito, do. Or whatever y'all want to call him. Daniel Jelks. You know what I'm saying? He is messy. And my thing is, why, you know what I'm saying, y'all think that don't nobody want to daggone sign him. His music, trash. He's in the middle of garbage every day. And the industry definitely ain't going to take no messy motherfucker that people already know might daggone. He wouldn't even make it in the industry that long. Because somebody's going to get rid of him. You know what I'm saying? Just like that. Excuse me, y'all. Labritney act like her husband was all that. I didn't know. He CO. Well, I didn't even know they were married. And my thing is too, y'all know, I'm coming in here because this stuff is messy as it gets. Labritney didn't give herself chance enough to heal from her husband. And can we talk about that too? Like, how do you care so much about this man and care so much about this man, but yet you switched him up like you switch your tennis shoes or your panties every day. You know what I'm saying? You throwed him away and you didn't give a second, because at the end of the day, if your husband is out here and allegedly sleeping around with Tom, Dick, Harry, Sue, Sid, and Sal, and you ain't got no control over it, females calling you, telling you your husband doing this and this and that and the other and the blase, he didn't care about you. So I can see the moving on part so fast, but not to jump into a relationship. Just move on, you know? And then every man that you get in a relationship with, my goodness, you're going to have a house full of degenerates, which means kids that don't have fathers by the same man. And then every time you get in a relationship, you don't have to be announcing you pregnant. That don't look good. That make you look sluttish. Damn. You just got your husband's penis out of there. And here come another one. You talking about you married now. You know what I'm saying? Where did you get yourself time enough to daggone even be able to put love in your heart for that man that you with? How can you marry just like that unless you was already messing around? Fooling around with somebody else. This little dude, that dude didn't just pop up in the picture now. You just getting out of a marriage. She loved being pregnant, eating, and being on the internet, on Facebook. Yes, but and everybody thought, oh, it's so cute, you're having another baby. Wait a minute. Get the babies out the diapers first, okay? Get the babies out the diapers first. Get them out the formula. Let the other ones get out of the daggone diapers. Excuse me, y'all. It's wake and bake. But again, like I said, let the other babies get out of diapers and get off a pacifier before trying to make another baby. Probably in there in the closet up in top. But you got to let your body heal between them babies too. Right. Like they talking about she pregnant again maybe and whatever. And I'm like, damn. You just got out of he be so happy. Look at him twisting around.
Trying to fight me. That shit don't even hurt. I don't know why. What he can
got out of it.
He can make it hurt. That's why he like feet. That's why everybody be scared, because I can quit doing that. Because that's what the first thing he'd do.
My husband walked in while I'm trying to do my YouTube girls. And him and Peanut in here playing around. But I just wanted to come in here because they think we don't see through this damn lie. And all the players is showing in our faces now. All of the players that played a major part in that baby's disappearance is in our faces. Like, there is no way that we wouldn't and can't put together a crime that somebody far made up. And, again, everybody's lives fell apart. Didn't I tell y'all? Y'all been following Big Mama from the day that daggone case opened up. And I told y'all they was going to start turning on each other. Their lives was going to fall apart. And baby, we watching. We watching each one of these people's lives. Vito, house arrest, 2 damn monitors. You know what I'm saying? Then he talking about Bob being in jail and all of this stuff, but you need to be in jail, young man. We tired of looking at you. And then sometimes guys I be wanting to call the FBI myself and sit down and make them see that this damn story was far fetched, made up, and some people hid it and added 2 people in it that don't even belong in the crime. Y'all feel me? 'Cause all them people that was calling the police giving that information, they were told to do that. And people try to tear me down on this internet, put my name out there that this lady is fake and false. I never daggone pretend to be fake and false. I just know when I go in the spirit with the spirits that ain't no longer here. People can say what they want. You know what I'm saying? You can say what you want. It's gonna all come out in the wash. Cause when Vito said, I've been doing my homework, y'all. And now, like I told y'all, when you on an assignment, you gotta cross your T's and dot your I's. And Big Mama been doing that. When Labritney and them came in the story, there was already 3 hours planned. Because they hadn't called nobody in 3 hours. The police, not an Amber Alert, nothing. They were hiding something. Oh, how I like the ability to be able to go in the spirit and see what's going on. And they get mad at you. See, what you do in the dark gonna come to the light. It don't matter what day, time, and hour it is. It's gonna come. And y'all out here thinking y'all doing these crimes. Hey, y'all think y'all doing these crimes out here and don't nobody see who's the major players in these crimes? Oh, baby, they getting beat up. Their lives falling apart. Everything is doing just as God's plan for their lives to happen. Listen, you can't daggone put yourself in nothing. And I don't care what y'all say. I don't be trying to act like no holier than thou person, because y'all know I daggone drink and I daggone smoke my herb. So ain't nobody gonna tell me about nothing that I ain't already done daggone put myself in to be. And I put myself in to be when the Lord called my name for this here situation. And he said, you know what? We don't care about what people think about us. And I don't. Excuse me, y'all. If we cared, we wouldn't be on our platforms. But I just wanted my platform to know. I wouldn't care if it was one person in here. Because when I come in here and I say what I got to say, y'all, about this situation, I'm saying what I'm saying. And it's sad that we live in a world where people are playing with our intelligence. People don't understand. People think that they can get away, especially black folks. I'm sorry, I have to label it. Black folks. Black folks think that they daggone murder she wrote. Lights on in the house. But y'all know me and my scenarios, honey. I be on it, honey. I be on it, child. And I ain't ready to let nobody daggone deter my mind from what I think is going on. I believe that that crime that happened was far made up. Some people, the big wigs, got their hands involved in it. And that's the reason why a lot of stuff happened. And it's happening to these people. Because an innocent baby lost her life. And I'm not going to sit here and shook and jive about this here. It don't happen in the hood, y'all. And I done told people this a million times. I said, y'all know it just don't happen in the hood. With all them people that was outside. And then for Labritney and them to call Carlos at the gas station when they should have been calling the police, let you also further know that this crime is shiesty. Funky is an old pot of collard greens left on the daggone stove for several days. The whole story was funky. And they all in other crimes or be somewhere where crimes is happening. Just tanning. They lied they booty off. And then when you go back to different scenarios when them girls was at the gas station, oh, but I put the live on mine because I knew something was going to happen where they're going to take it down. And it showed Labritney and them girls lying their booties off because ain't no way in the world that they stopped on Carson Road with the traffic coming and going the way it was. And if you notice while they was hollering, y'all see, none of them have no information or no daggone, whatchamacallit. They were helping the killers get rid of the baby body. Oh, and Patrick was in jail when all this took place. So see, this why when they go to court, y'all, they got to have they dot their I's and cross their T's because it ain't right out here. Them folk know what they done down there. It's a big cover-up. And Carlos Shavers, or whoever Carlos is, we only know one Carlos down there. His name ring the bells out there. And he was involved, and April told the world that Carlos told her, do not call the police, to call him. For what reason? What reason did Carlos need her? April? It doesn't look good. The reason it doesn't look good is because you didn't call the police for your baby. You call a known criminal because he, to me, allegedly, if you are taunting your mayor the way that Carlos did that mayor putting him out there, whichever. No matter what you know about the daggone mayor, you don't put him out there. You don't do that. Then not only did they call in some bullshit ass daggone reporters, they called in a known, allegedly, reporter that gives out fake news. Vito said that. Two Guns Vito said that. Y'all put me on the daggone roster for the daggone, y'all should be cutting me a check. Because this is news that they give the news reporter, and she ran with all of that fake ass news. Carol Robinson. They need to check into her. The story just wasn't even daggone right from the beginning. That's the reason why it's a bunch of daggone malarkey behind it. And they want to tell everybody they have they told them all, they had gag orders. They did, not us. And here they ain't gonna told the whole crime right in your eyes. The very people that you wouldn't have never thought in a million years. Then here come Brittany and Carlos. They done put a party together for the mama who's mourning. Y'all done her baby, and now you throwing a party for her? Oh, baby. Y'all done the baby in. And then throw a party for the mama after what y'all done. Sad. And nobody ever thought to think. I was suspicious about them already, them girls. But then when you hear at the gas station conversation, they said Carlos was pissed. He was pissed about something because they couldn't get the car right. To tell that the dad or what they had seen, girl, y'all, this thing is, hey, they got to bring them girls in the court. They got to be Vito got to be on stand because he been implicated. You know what I'm saying? All this stuff is deep, and they out here, and Vito clearly said it today that she the one that got Dominic and him feuding over that situation. Ain't that the truth, Miss Marilyn? Thick and thin. They done told the whole story. And then listen, they crazy. Because why did y'all even implicate any of y'all? Why? Because now it looks like that they set this up. Girl, because they messed up. They messed up the whole thing going case. Them girls. It would be a mistrial. Because first of all, them girls came in, and that's what's going to fuck up the whole goddamn case right there. Because now it let us see that they had their hands in on it. Carlos is involved. Labritney is involved. Then they got all on the search team and all of that stuff. And you see what I'm saying? You got to put all of this daggone crime together. They had that baby. They helped search for a baby that they had put away. All of those people. Y'all got to understand the family was looking for a baby. Good morning, sweet pea. Good morning, Dolly. Y'all got to understand. This is, woo, God, this is deep, y'all. Because, see, They were all searching for the baby as well. Carlos put the search team together. Remember, April got upset about the colors of the shirts. Oh, girl, this is deep. This is deep. It's deep, y'all. It's deep. This is like a whole circus. What happened? A big circus. And Labritney and them screwed up the whole daggone thing. But if the FBI put this together and sit all of these people down, then we'll see what what the real deal is. Cause I'm telling y'all, they're implicated. They're looking at it's not even about being implicated. They're in it. They're in it. And then again, like I said, the family coming in searching with bags and trash bags and black gloves on. That was suspicious, y'all, because that baby was just missing. She wasn't, you know what I'm saying? Yes, everybody speak to everybody in the chat. I love you guys this morning. Thank God that we alive and we came in to see one another. But, babe, turn that down. Um, we're in it. We're watching it. It's all playing out. And it's weird, man. In everybody's lives that was a part of that baby's daggone demise. And what really got me is when Two Guns Vito said the whole world knew what was going on. I'm like, no. He said all of Birmingham knew what was going on. No, only y'all ones that was involved in this knew what was going on. And the reason why it seems like that you could speak and say y'all gonna make a lifetime story out of it is because it's already like a movie projector right before your face, and y'all bad actors screwed up the daggone scenes. That's what you did. And if I was a court, I would definitely pull in Labritney, Don Vito, Carlos, and April and her family to ask what's really going on. Why did y'all have on gloves? And how many people did y'all call to daggone? Y'all had it all in a bag and things. They had it all set up. Yes, they had, and then for them to go and put up through. Wait a minute. This was real strange because this girl's supposed to be mourning her baby, and you guys done put a party together for her. Who wants a damn Christmas party when I, girl? They lucky they. I'm just telling y'all that this crime that happened to that baby was planned. It was premeditated. Somebody acted it out, and the family they hoping, you know what I'm saying, that folks don't gonna look into it. But then you gotta go back to the cousin. The cousin, that one cousin spoke out and said, "I feel deep in my heart they was framed." And I thought, wow, that cut through me. I said, ooh, she telling the truth, Lord. And the whole world judging Patrick and Derek like they did Jesus. That's why I told him, I said, ooh, this biblical. This biblical what they done. And they think that the Lord don't have his people down here working on this case. See, people don't understand that we work with the truth. You know what I'm saying? We want the truth out. And y'all hiding some things. And we know you're hiding it. because they don't understand it. That was a crime, premeditated and acted out, and it was done to daggone frame the dad. But Patrick took the fall for this shit. And ain't nobody that got thing going hard for Patrick. I've been going hard for Patrick every day. Every day that I take a breath out of my body, I believe that them people are innocent, and Birmingham is using them people because they were the only two things that could have matched it up to him. I'm trying to told y'all. God gonna go. God gonna reveal it. She talking about she can't wait to hear guilty, death penalty. Girl, Lord, even the courts. And I'm gonna tell it to the courts right now. You, no judge, no jury, can put that man behind God's God got him. Is all I can say. Cause when they seen what was going on with Patrick and Derrica, they came out and got him. God's people got them people. Put them in protective custody. Because they know that this is a lie and they gotta get to the bottom of it. And these people did some horrible things. And April Thomas clearly told the world on Facebook on the 11th, she cried all night. She posted a post saying she needed a break from the baby. But how do you need a break from the baby when you just got her back from mama on them, from daddy side of the family? How do you need a break? And Quintessa, cause April and Quintessa, Labritney knows Quintessa dearly, honey. She got all on Facebook. They planned this whole thing, and it's backfiring on all of them. And for Labritney to be living out there where this baby supposedly came up missing, y'all. Come on now. Why would you want to move out there? Of all places in Birmingham that you could move. You decide to move out in Tom Brown where the baby came up missing at. Girl, baby. April put her baby there. What? What you say, Miss Dolly? How you going to care for a party the first Christmas you missing your baby? Right. He gonna break down and tell the truth because he not going down by himself. Girl, they telling it, ain't they? Baby, baby, peanut ear bleeding. Huh? Go let daddy see. You can't get up here. Anyhow, he done scratched his ear to death. I'm telling y'all, this story is just getting it's getting bigger and bigger. It was a sore at first, but now the scab done came off. Oh, it's great. Start bleeding him. Cause see, they talking. Now they blaming. See, this the blame game. Look, it's the blame game. They blaming each other for why I didn't me and the dad going and I jumped curb for the dad and all of this and that and the other. That just was said. So now they pointing fingers. But you and her was the main ones telling the story on Facebook and YouTube and all of that, laughing about the situation. When it wasn't nothing to laugh about. And it's all coming to the wash now that all of this stuff was put together and masterminded by a Carlos and a Labritney Trone and a Two Guns Vito Weird, man. Weird. And he just blamed her for him not liking the dad. Just what he did to live. Like, why are you going after her? Oh my goodness. Somebody came in here and said, April, put her baby there. Put her where? Come on now. Talk to me now. Miss Merlin said he gonna break down and tell the truth because he not going down by himself. Girl, I wonder if Patrick and them, when they was being interrogated in them rooms, they were going back and forth telling each other that this is what happened and blah blah blah, and you gonna tell this and this is what happened and she said you did this. This is how the police play on you. And them people this really confused and don't even really know what the hell going on. How the hell did we get involved in a crime that first and foremost, they saying allegedly Patrick wasn't even in the city when that happened. And then Derica, when April had posted that post on Facebook about being needing a break, Derek asked her did she want need her to come and get the baby. So they knew each other. And then Labritney, she breaks it down talking about Derica and she really that her name in jail. She done changed it because she didn't want blah. She knew a lot. They all knew a lot, and it just doesn't make sense. And God got to come in and he gonna swoop in like a thief in the night on all of them. Their lives is a disaster right now. Vito said he been on house arrest since 2020. Or whatever he said. But damn, that's a long time. Cause they got you right where they need you to be. Y'all, if you on house arrest, it's something that they don't put you in jail because they know that if they put you in jail, the boys can get you because you on some of their paperwork in there. So they gonna keep you out of the jailhouse so they don't do nothing to you in there and everything. He just was on there practicing how to daggone shank folks and stuff in prison. Like, boy, baby, boy. It's like he know he going. And he gonna have to fight for his life in that sucker. Cause you on people paperwork. Boy, I wouldn't want to be the daggone talker daggone Birmingham like that being a rat. And if they mix and mingle and see this stuff is going on and what happened in that story, because it just don't make sense that all them people play a major part. And the girls definitely seen somebody. So we can't daggone, since they put that out there, the girls definitely seen somebody. You know what I'm saying? We just don't know the dirty scoundrel that did the immediate killing. Because somebody had that baby, and whoever had her was able to place DNA. And I'm talking about working with big people. This person was able to work with somebody where big time got their hands in. You know what I'm saying? It's a criminal that works with the law. You feel what I'm saying? Like he got a lot of pull. The only person got a lot of pull like that, y'all know who that is. God gonna get him and reveal everything that happened. Because this is just sick. And it's weighing on my nerves because this is a precious, precious baby that didn't deserve that. Didn't. And you can't make me think in a million years a kidnapper and a daggone pedophile got 2 for 1 and only gonna take one. Girl, bye. Get the fuck out of here. They can say what they think people is dumb as box of rocks, but we ain't. We done put this crime together. We done realized who the daggone players is and everything. They tried to frame Dominic McKinney by saying he owed the plug, but then we got the daggone realizing, hey, We ain't dumb as a box of rocks. Hell, the cartel gonna get you, they gonna get all you. Not just no dad going baby. And they don't even mess with kids. These old fools, these old foolish ass criminals now, they take and doing the kids, the grandmas, the granddaddies and stuff. And God gonna get these demons, honey. We want to know which one of you demons pulled that baby's life from her. And it sure ain't Patrick Stallworth. Then when they turned around and everybody was wondering because they had made this story up. Y'all got to go back. Two Guns Vito told the world that about the dad, okay? So this is where he's implicated. Because why is you dad gonna trying to paint this dad as to being the bad guy? And Labritney went hard for to try to frame Dominic McKinney too. So what part did they play? And part why? Why? Why did Labritney even why did Labritney even get herself involved in something like this? Because after a while it starts to look like you and Carlos and them was trying to frame Dominic McKinney so bad. And only way Patrick got thrown in is because of that little old goddamn going meth looking woman that came out talking about that's my neighbor's car or whatever. Like, girl, that's the only reason why he was implicated in it. Because of the damn neighbor. And they rode with it. And all the while that April baby's supposed to be missing, she's still posting on Facebook. Strange. And dad talking about she's trying to sell his baby back to him. See, they had this story all planned out. It was premeditated. It was premeditated. Then for her to say she feel like if she had wasn't out there, it still was going to happen. How could a mother even figure, girl, how can a mom even place her mouth to say that about her child? She feel like if she wasn't out there, it still was going to happen. How? All them kids been playing out there all day long. All of a sudden, you daggone decide that you're gonna leave the park and go and daggone charge your phone. When everybody in the world know that if you going anywhere, well, honey, and you polished and you put together, your phone gonna have a charger in the car. You got a charger port where you can plug in a little charger thingy and plug your phone. Okay, especially when you got kids. So we not about to go, oh, she went all the way over from that park to go and charge her phone at cousin's house. So did you never go to charge the phone? Because you still posting on Facebook. Then she says, cousin say, oh, she looked for 3 minutes. She realized was something wasn't right. Wait a minute. How she look? I thought she wouldn't told the son. Go get her. At 3 years old, you don't even have to gonna look for no baby. You just gonna call her name. Like you told us to do from the beginning. So you cried on the 11th. You posted that because see the thing is, no matter what they think they dad gonna post on Facebook, it's in the clouds. And she might not realize that she posted on the 11th. I mean on the 11th, she cried all night. What the hell you crying all night for? What was you going through? And then the 12th, your baby come up missing and things of this nature is like boom. Was you crying because it's something you had to decide to do on the 12th? That you was going to make it? It was going to go through? Hmm. It just disturbing. Baby, come and get Peanut. Uh, you need to put something on that. How he done dug his ear up. He gonna. Okay. Y'all, I'm making sure ain't missing no comments, y'all. But yeah, on his ear, baby. Okay, y'all wouldn't pay. It's a lot of. Oh wow, y'all been in here talking. I ain't see. No one was looking after that baby. That baby, how they know she was there playing out. Dolly, I think the adults let the older kids to watch the smaller kids while they play outside, and the adults left. They was used to doing that, but they won't tell the truth because they scared. It's a lot of lies in this case, and I mean a lot. Right, right. Who was April with when her baby out there all day? Was she not dating Two Guns' friend? Now, Miss Dolly down that well that I think he wasn't dating her. I think she was just his jump off. Like when he got ready to, you know what I'm saying, slap some cheeks. You know what I'm saying? He slapped the cheeks at Dolly. His right hand. No. Okay, thank you. No, and don't say much, but they are saying his father bailed Patrick out of jail. Right, right. And people put up their houses because they knew that man wasn't guilty. And why all these people know each other? When that first one, nobody supposed to know nothing. Wasn't nobody supposed to know nothing. Now you got the whole goddamn on. Uh, you got Two Guns Vito. These are the players. Two Guns Vito, Carlos, Labritney, April. All of these people, Shaughnessy. The other cousin came in as well, but that cousin came in to speak the truth, and she said she feel like Patrick was sprained. She know he was. Then a lot of people disappeared for a minute. Then they came back. Then LaBrittany and LaBrittany and Don Vito, Two Guns Vito, has narrated this whole story from the beginning of it. That's why they look guilty. And then for April to speak out and say that Carlos told her don't call the police to call him. Why? Why was that very important? Why was that a issue? Like, why didn't you want her to call the police? Her baby is missing. And she did just what they told her to do. And it doesn't look good for any of them. It looked like they premeditated this crime and it went wrong. A lot of people allegedly was saying that allegedly she suffocated her own baby, Then all the extra stuff came along with where she couldn't get her story right, her whereabouts. She came up hollering where the white woman at. She was mad at the girl that was recording her. It's like she didn't want that to be worldwide, or didn't want something that it's just weird that her demeanor of not wanting to be put out there was strange, because any mother that's baby done came up missing wouldn't care who recorded. But I think that girl was getting some things and recording some things that made it look like, okay, wait a minute. First of all, her saying she was there, and when that girl, and she got mad about that girl recording her, that just lets the world know right there that mom was not there. She just drove up in that car hollering where that white woman at. So she even believed that there was a white woman that took her baby. That little boy said to the world, whoever, that's why I said this is detrimental. This little boy knows exactly who took that baby, because he said she didn't have a children in the car. Okay, now that little boy spoke that, and that a light skin at night, a light skinned woman could look white to kids, especially when you a high, bright yellow woman. And Labritney and them was on the move that night. Not saying that they could have been the ones that did it, but that little boy definitely said she ain't have a children in a car. Just like that. I ain't never heard nobody say children like that in my life. Birmingham, chop up children. Name. The name I'm talking. What I'm talking. Children. Instead of children. So we going to that, gonna break it down to that little boy saying she didn't have a children in a car. That little boy know that who that was that got that baby. And could have only been, but we had to daggone believe that it was a white woman, because April came hollering about a white woman when she came up. So they got the story all wrong. See, they got the car wrong. They had to stop at the gas station and make sure they got the car right to frame Dominic McKinney. You hear what I'm saying? Because April had burned up one of his cars, so they had to make sure that they got the right car placed at the scene of him supposed to be dropping his baby. See what I'm saying? And all the while that they say that they see him, he done called the police on these motherfuckers. No, that ain't me. That ain't me. That ain't me. You know what I'm saying? So it looked like they had that baby, and they was trying to get rid of it. They had done everything they was gonna do, and then they needed to dump. The baby was too decomposed, as they say, for her to be, you know what I'm saying, a week gone, y'all. Come on now. But the one lady came in here and said, "Oh, she did have her organs, and only thing was wrong with her is that she was swollen and she was dark." Okay, so if she was just dark and swollen, why would they daggone allegedly? We're gonna say, why is it allegedly saying that that they cremated the baby as well as buried? Because they were saying there wasn't no baby allegedly in the casket when they was doing all that hooping and hollering around her at the funeral with all of that Mardi Gras type of stuff going on. Because people was talking about that whole scene of her funeral, her going away. They was like that She wasn't in there. That's the reason why it was so light and they was dancing and stuff with it, the casket and stuff, because she wasn't in there. But then allegedly it was said that they had cremated her as well and put her ashes in there. So then people got to questioning, why would they daggone cremate a beautiful baby like that? Something they hid. They hid, they hid something. Because if she was just a suffocated baby, there should have been an open casket for her. Just was too much going on. And the case is daggone still pending and things of this nature. And it looked like all of them played a major part in that baby's demise. I don't know what monster pulled her out of her life, but they definitely played a major part. Definitely a major part. I just wonder when they gonna, you know what I'm saying? It's been 3 years. I never knew that they could hold a case this long and let people that we know is got their hands in on this crime walk. Like, that's organized crime. They organized that crime. Yep. Sad part is people don't believe it. But all you gotta do is put the daggone pieces together. And they got upset when you go to daggone talking about it. But I'm gonna get out of here, y'all, cause I done been in here, my lord, for a while talking to y'all. It'll take a minute for this to you know what I'm saying, put up on here, cause they gotta go through the channels and everything. But I definitely wanted to come in here and say that they're definitely telling on each other and they definitely putting stuff out here in our faces to let us know we were on to the right track. On the right track, girls. I believe someone threatened Labritney because she said in one line, in one, wait a minute, y'all. Okay. I believe somebody threatened Labritney and used because she said in one of her lives that ain't nobody gonna sneak her away from her kids, and she haven't spoke on this case since. Yes, I wonder that myself. You have a nice day. You too, Miss Dolly. Yeah, so y'all, I wanted to daggone sum it up to this. We know that this was organized crime. We definitely know that. We definitely know that there's some major players in this case as well as when they do TV's case, because TV's case got the same players in it, just different roles that they played. Um, and how the night that all of this went down, Carlos was putting he's Carlos is always somewhere. I don't know if it's because he gets a thrill out of knowing what he's done, and he gets a thrill out of the find. Like, you know how some criminals they 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 do stuff and then they sit back and wait for the find, and they get a rush out of that. Like on Criminal Minds, when a criminal he knows that you're getting closer to him figuring out his crimes, he's almost gets a rush to know that it's time. You know what I'm saying? So those one, I think some of these criminals have a rush to know that people are on to them and they don't want them to be. So they'll try to deter your name and tear your character down, but nobody tear down what God has, you know what I'm saying, for nobody. And when guys want these stories out here about these dead folks, y'all think y'all getting away with it, just like a mod case. You know what I'm saying? They left that boy out there and didn't get in touch with his mama. That's a lawsuit. That woman needed to be paid by Birmingham police officers and everything. After she get done, I'll be the mayor. Y'all better start daggone getting y'all's justice like that. Shoot. Anyways, y'all have a blessed day and don't let nobody steal your joy this year. Because they on the one this year, girls.